have to kind of adhere to because it's TV, you know, so we can't curse, can't say can't say mother, can't talk about puss, can't talk about.
I don't want to do it though.
We've been in movies. I mean, you know, that's not like any big deal or anything.
She knows, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure she
She
does.
like she don't, but she knows this.
You ever been with a pair of famous guys? I hear it. Hi, I'm Kevin Smith. This is Jason Mewes. We're what's commonly known as Jay and Silent Bob, I guess. A couple characters we play in movies. There's a couple movies we did, Clerks and Mallrats and Chasing Amy.
Better run the job. Thanks.
We're gonna hang out today and we're gonna show you for a little while these shorts that we did for MTV. These Jay and Silent Bob mini features, if you will, and that kind of expand upon the characters as much as you can expand upon two knuckle-headed lowlifes.
I hate guys. I love women. What you want, Grizzly Adams?
Lounge with us for a little while, Ricky Rackman style, as if this was the Headbangers Ball, per se. You'll meet some of our friends, you know, we'll
Watch some videos.
watch some videos, most importantly. This is MTV. See what happens when talentless people get lucky and get offered cool gigs like this.
3, 2, 1. Yes! It's over! Silent Bob, my 2-year moratorium is over, man. I can finally talk about it. Listen, it's something I wanted to tell you for the longest time. I was the dude in the Alanis Morissette song. Remember when I told you I was dating some chick from Canada? That's who I was talking about. I loved her so much, Silent Bob, so much that I worked up the sack to propose to her. But her people, her handlers, they had it in for me because they didn't want us to be together. They called me a clam digger, man, and took me to their secret offices and strong-armed me into taking a boatload of cash to break up with her. And she was so crushed by it, she wrote that angry, angry song, never knowing that it wasn't my fault, that others conspired against our love and tore me from her bosom, her sweet, sweet bosom. And if I was only half a man, I could have fought them off Kung Fu style and ran off at the angel God sent to me from the north. And stupid me, man, and stupid me. I sold out of all those memories just for some large, large cash. Wipe your eyes, man. Come on. Dry your nose, come on, it'll be okay. Dude, that's my spanker chip. Naga naga dude!
Now would probably be a good time in connection with the spot you just saw to kind of show an Alanis Morissette video probably and then give her props. This one was kind of a shameless ploy on our behalf to get a bunch of famous singers to call up and either say that was cool or, you know, stop, just or we're bringing a lawsuit or something like that. So came up with this spot which we affectionately called the Chick Side Nail, but I don't know what it's called now because it's, you know, TV and stuff.
Be York, Tide Pork. I get Randy with brandy. Madonna, I'm on her. Jewel, I'd roll. I give a probe to Lisa Loeb. Meredith Brooks will be giving me looks. You know I'd get in some Little Kim. I'd like to grapple with Fiona Apple. I'd give a shove to Courtney Love. I'd biblically know some Sheryl Crow. To Osborne Joan, I'd offer a bone. The chick from No Doubt, I'd make her shout! I might make nice with the girls of Spice. I'd give a ride to Mary J. Blige. Tracy Bonham, I'd spank her bottom. In the hay, I'd roll with Tola Cole. The Cranberries chick, 2 times quick. McLaughlin Sarah, I'd like to wear her. Mariah Carey, I'd see she's hairy. Melissa Etheridge! She's cool. Understand it? Don't anybody move, because we're going to be back with Jay and Silent Bob's video stash in a few moments with me and Kevin P. Smith.
See what it's like on the inside when you meet the artists who make Ultrasound, MTV's new weekly music series. It all begins with Hip Hop Back in the Day, a tribute to old school, and it's linked to the new. Keep watching for the latest on rock and roll feuds, Madonna, and the life and legacy of Notorious B.I.G. Premieres Sunday at 10. Ultrasound, a hearing aid for the musically inclined.
The Kind collection of Jay and Silent Bob's video stash is coming at you thanks to Sony Minidisc. Recordable, portable, digital. You know you'll want it. Make it with MD. And by Game Boy Pocket from Nintendo.
Here's a little something we think you're going to like. Sony Minidisc, the amazing portable that lets you play mixes of your favorite music, ones that you record yourself. You know you'll want it.
Yes!
Recordable, portable, digital Sony Minidisc. Make it down to Circuit City and make it with MD.
You don't have one. It's mine.
New Ice Blue Game Boy Pocket. It's a limited edition, so everybody can't get one.
New Line Cinema presents a startling new vision from the director of The Crow. On the edge of reality and the threshold of illusion lies a world beyond all imagination.
I call them the strangers. The city, everyone in it is their experiment. They mix and match our memories.
No way out! Can you see?
Dark City, rated R, starts Friday, February 27th.
This is where I work. These are my co-workers. Those are my customers. And that's me. Employee number 8. I make baskets.
Twice the goodness,
Twice the taste,
twice the smile upon your face. Chocolate, caramel, cookies times 2. It's 2 for me and none for you. Twix!
Everyone knows you've got to use a condom, so I'm okay saying that we have to. But it's got to be the one I trust, Trojan. More people use them, and they've been around a long time. I'm a Trojan woman. Yeah.
Trojan latex condoms, America's #1 condom.
If you could play anywhere in the U.S. for free, where would you go? Sandy beaches or Powder Slopes? The Big Apple or the Big Easy? 1-800-COLLECT is giving away 50 pairs of airline tickets, a pair a day for 50 days. Just complete a 1-800-COLLECT call and you're automatically entered for a chance to win. And there's a new winner for every day. The more 1-800-COLLECT calls you make, the more chances you have to win. Free airline tickets from 1-800-COLLECT. The easy way to stay in touch and save.
Hey, here's news. Know how you love extra sugar-free gum? Now the grape flavor lasts longer than ever. So you can enjoy extra mileage, extra attention, even extra credit. So try new Extra. Now the flavor you love lasts longer than ever.
Everybody on the dance floor! America's favorite wedding singer is all show.
Whoopity-doo! Wedding singer, all go.
I am never gonna marry a wedding singer.
Things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
And all Adam.
You will listen to every word I have to say!
Adam Sandler. Ooh, Drew Barrymore, the wedding singer.
Get out of my Van Halen t-shirt before you jinx the band and they break up.
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
So if you're a fan and you tuned in and you were kind of hoping to see us hosting this thing as Jay and Silent Bob, geez, I'm sorry. And just, you know, that he'd be talking all the time, but look at him. I mean, you know, you see him, the dude doesn't say anything. It's like, ironically enough, the relationship switched. If you had to carry the whole thing and I was just like doing this and making goofy faces, where would we be? Hi, welcome back to Jay and Silent Bob's Video Stash.
Yeah!
Little special we've cobbled together of these shorts, the interstitial shorts we've done for MTV with Jay and Silent Bob, and some videos, some of our favorite videos, and videos we haven't seen on MTV in quite some time. But right now I want to talk to a couple of cats who been in some stuff I've done over and over, and I was happy to bring them back for these. Brian Johnson, Walt Flanagan. In Mallrats, you might remember him as Steve Dave, the comic book store retailer, and Walt, the fanboy, the ultimate comics fanboy.
I was warned about you. Take it easy before I have you removed from the mall.
Warned? What the f*** are you talking about? Tell him, Steve Dave. You fanboy. You two testosterone-seething He-Man comic book fans finish up with this display of tough guy back and forth. I got some questions I need answered. Look, who's in there?
You gotta ask me nicely.
This time around, we're doing a little something in the spot. It's kind of what we like to think of as erotic in the dream sequence. The Jay and Silent Bob have a fantasy in which their enemies
like Madonna video.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
It actually brought our friendship to a whole new level, like after we were done with the shorts.
How'd it feel wearing a really tight shirt?
It felt good, it felt natural.
Right.
Why hadn't I been doing it for the past 30 years?
Because you're just ripped in it. You're just huge.
I am.
Scott, my producer Mosier, and I were editing the things, and we were just like, he's big.
That's what took me so long. Watching it over and over.
We just watched the footage and, you know, made excuses to go back and watch it again. Like, no, I think that the light was wrong. Let's go back and look at that take again with a shirt looks even tighter. And, what do you think when you saw it?
When I saw him in a tight shirt.
Yeah.
He looked huge, and I wanted to fight him. You know, because I know if I could kick his butt, you know.
I think that's the thing we walked away from these with most, was just the impression that you're probably the strongest, mightiest friend we have.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would get all your backs.
Do you work out a lot?
Yeah, every day, yeah. And if anybody out there wants to fight, I'll jump in the ring.
Watch these, watch this one, and I think you'll pretty much get what we're getting at. That's huge.
Get off, man! We were just reading comics!
But you weren't buying comics.
This ain't a library, Captain Food Safety. Stay the hell out or I call the cops.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Pair of scruffy-looking nerf herders.
Fascist? Man, I hate those guys, don't you? And on top of that, they run you run a crappy comic book store! Razor brain, you told them again, Steve Dave. Jerks. One day, Lunchbox, one day we're gonna have our own comic book store. Yeah, it's gonna be just like Shangri-La. And you know what we're gonna call it, don't you? Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And we'll have millions and millions of, like, comics, but the best one will be about us and our daring exploits against comic store dork fascism. And we'll throw in an advice column with tips for picking up the honeys. And because of that, all the ladies will be up in our grill. And we'll carry our own line of fashion wear. T-shirts, jerseys, jockstraps, and of course action figures with the Kung Fu grip that look just like you-know-who. And we'll hire those two reach-arounders to work for us, and we'll make them do stuff to each other all against their will. And we'll sell tickets to the thing like it's a steel cage match. And the crowd will have a front row seats to witness what happens when the foolhardy cross us. We'll call us Captain Food Stamp. But most importantly, we'll have a TV in the joint that'll play MTV round the clock, non-stop. And when we place that brown-eyed news guy as the key MTV journalist of record, he'll bring you the breaking stories and spank material every hour on the hour. and people will jam into the store, and they'll love us, and we'll stay open 24 hours, and we'll have a bed in the back, and a fireman's pole, and the town will lower the age of consent for us, and Alanis Morissette will move in with us, and the Beastie Boys will rewrite High Plains Drifter and put me in it. And if we start right now, we can make that dream a reality. The future's unwritten, man. We can shape our own destiny to reflect our dreams and aspirations. We can do it, Silent Bob. Together, we can rise above mediocrity and become testimonies to the power of affirmative action.
Pipe down or I'm calling the cops.
Hey, you'll have your asses busted. Wanna watch a porno?
Take a trip back to early MTV because we grew up watching MTV. We remember when you know we first got cable in this area. Like when you were probably cognizant of cable, it was already around. When MTV started up, suddenly there were videos everywhere, 24 hours a day. You were the metal man. You were the guy who was defined metal probably in our area. I wasn't the half the metalhead or a quarter of the metal man that you were, and my videos leaned more toward the pop genre. And for me, like a big video was Greg Kinn's Our Love's in Jeopardy. It was back in the days when videos had zombies left and right. If you didn't have Jeopardy, you had the Michael Jackson 4-hour video thriller with lots of zombies in there. And I'm sure there were a share of metal videos that had zombies in them as well.
Probably.
Jeopardy. Check, just look a little bit at this. Maybe not the whole thing, just pop in and check this out.
It looks like a porno, dude.
Doesn't it? It kind of has a very...
yeah, like it starts off with like...
It's all on video. It's like a vivid porno. Like, have you ever seen a video that looks like this?
No.
Shot on video, man. They never do that anymore. Everything's all film. Everything's just film nonsense. They didn't even fill the church. I mean, I guess it's kind of an accurate portrayal of a real wedding. Because you never fill the church. People only show up afterwards for the food.
Free beer.
The free beer. Yeah, what's that? Sweating like me under lights.
He's at the rose and
Now here's where it turns into the special effects extravaganza.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the green effect. See, man, this predates that Thriller video, and the tinfoil monster just comes out of the floor. If you saw that, you were probably about 9 when this was first on, maybe even 7.
I've never seen this.
You would have been terrified.
Oh
yeah. But what kind of church is it that an unholy beast can rise up from the floor? You know, it's just not a... One would imagine that the power of God would just stop that kind of thing from happening. And then the board's just going to play this dude's going to play the board like a guitar, man.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I thought he thought it was a machine gun.
Like, if you're surrounded by zombies, would you really sit there and sing at them? I mean, I think there are better defenses. Cut their heads off, man. That's what it's all about.
All right, we'll be back with more of Jay and Silent Bob's Video Stash, starring Jay and Kevin here. Moves. Dinkleberry Smith. Snuggins.
Did you live this week?
I think I always get creatively frustrated. If you were happy doing what you do all the time, I don't think anything great would come out of it.
You're going to know it's Hootie and the Blowfish when you hear Darius's voice, but we're going to stretch a little bit of the boundaries again.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
It's so fresh. MTV Live. Get some. Weeknights at 6.
Good night, kids.
There was no plane crash.
Spacecraft.
You want to come with me?
300 years old.
It's an American spaceship.
It can't be 1,000 feet deep.
Hey, guys, I'm getting a reading on the sonar. You're not alone out there.
One step behind you. From author Michael Crichton comes the movie critics are calling breathtaking, non-stop action. What a cast. Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel L. Jackson in a Barry Levinson film. Sphere, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
Phone Patrol from 1-800-COLLECT.
Attention, citizens! I've got big news! 1-800-COLLECT is now 10 cents a minute every evening!
Whoa, 10 cents a minute. That's cheap.
Yep, 1-800-COLLECT, you'll save so much you can buy a new hairstyle, Sonny.
I never thought collect calling could be so inexpensive.
Isn't saving money fun?
1-800-COLLECT, 10 cents a minute every evening, all week long.
You don't have one. It's mine.
New Ice Blue Game Boy Pocket. It's a limited edition, so everybody can't get one.
Every week, movie patrons eat millions of pounds of snacks, and nobody brings a toothbrush. Chew on this. Chewing Trident after snacks can help prevent cavities from forming.
Where's mine?
So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
Honestly, attracting attention's never really been a problem for me. Until now. You see, I had this Sony mini-disc stereo installed in my car. It lets me play my own recordings. Like this one. I recorded this MD myself. Very cool. So cool, like I said, it's attracting a lot of attention. Like magnets. Through a refrigerator door.
The recordable, virtually unshockable Sony Mini Disc.
Oh, yeah.
Get one for your car. You know you want it. Make it down to Circuit City. And make it with MD.
Okay, about this Millennium Spokes Candy thing. How are people gonna know that MM is a Roman numeral for 2000?
We can put up billboards, boss, everywhere.
I love billboards.
I meant we in the corporate sense.
A scientific experiment gave Daryl Witherspoon super senses. But his rival just changed the formula. On February 20th, Marlon Wayans, David Spade get Senseless. Rated R. Starts Friday.
We all know that everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, and as all nationalities in the area make Scranton on St. Patrick's Day a prized tradition, we at China World Buffet wish to start a new tradition of our own. Once the parade is over, don't forget to visit us on the O'Neill Highway in Dunmore for the most complete Chinese buffet to be had anywhere. We feature more than 50 items on our buffet and give you a grand finish with our special ice cream bar. And remember, kids eat for half price. Make sure all your Irish eyes are smiling with a visit to China World Buffet, off exit 55 off I-81.
Base Council Forester, report.
Me? Doing great. This Subaru Forester is a blast to drive. It's got a lot more horsepower than a CR-V. This all-wheel drive goes through anything. Handles easy as a cart.
Yes, I know all about the Forester. I meant your mission. Did you rendezvous with your partner?
Oh, she's gonna pay for this.
The new Subaru Forester. Sport utility tough, car easy.
See what it's like on the inside when you meet the artists who make Ultrasound, MTV's new weekly music series. It all begins with hip-hop back in the day, a tribute to old school, and it's linked to the new. Keep watching for the latest on Rock and Roll Feuds, Madonna, and the life and legacy of Notorious B.I.G. Premieres Sunday at 10. Ultrasound, a hearing aid for the musically inclined.
We're gonna try to vary this up, and I'm gonna not say anything and see what happens. So it's up to you to intro this.
Talk about this one, Marilyn Manson. This one, I had to wear a little bragger, which was a little chilly. We were gonna do it outside, but you know, luckily Kevin decided we could do it inside because he found a nice little spot, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this was the effect we went for, and that, you know, that's what we got, and it was fun, dude. beautiful people, the 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 beautiful... Ow, dude, it's in my brain, dude! Ow, dude, it's in my frontal lobe, dude! Get it out! Yo, get it out, dude!
So in this one, we're going to show something. It's not a short that we did recently. It's actually a video we did a long time ago. We were actually going to try to pass it off as something that we did recently because nobody ever really saw it. It was a video for
Son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snitchy boochies!
Were you a big Goonies fan?
Yeah.
Remember the video, Cyndi Lauper video
Yeah.
for the song, with all the wrestlers in it? Captain Lou Albano and a bunch of other wrestlers right now.
He's in a couple of our videos, ain't he?
Yeah, wow, it's good call. He was in our first one.
Captain Lou.
And this one, I think, if I remember correctly, this was like a two-parter at one point. A video cliffhanger, perhaps the first in history. It was kind of weird, and it's something that I'm sure hasn't been played in quite a bit, but I have fond memories of it.
There he is, man.
Captain Lou. Why was the dude always attaching rubber bands to his face? I'll never know.
That was his look. Oh.
Rowdy Roddy, dude.
Roddy.
And Freddie, what's his name? Fred Blassie?
Oh, there's the Iron Sheik. Oh my goodness. They're like wrestling.
All they're missing is Jimmy the Superfly Snuka.
Andre the Giant.
Andre's not there either.
Now, why don't you take your face back inside there and make a suitcase? You can't talk to her like that! You know me!
What's going on, man? It's just like, where's the music?
Yeah. It's another wrestler.
They're all wrestlers, dude. From back in the heyday. Finally, the music starts. Dude, it makes no sense, man. All of a sudden, a hibachi comes in, and then they're making Benihana food.
good milk. Is that what she said?
No, she's saying good enough. It's good enough for you is good enough for me. Good milk.
I said the milk.
This combined all the best parts of the 80s, man. Weird hair, bizarre clothing, and wrestling. Everything that made it a great decade.
Don't anybody move, because we're going to be back with Jay and Silent Bob's video stash in a few moments.
If you could play anywhere in the U.S. for free, where would you go? Sandy beaches or Powder Slopes? The Big Apple or the Big Easy? 1-800-COLLECT is giving away 50 pairs of airline tickets, a pair a day for 50 days. Just complete a 1-800-COLLECT call and you're automatically entered for a chance to win. And there's a new winner for every day. The more 1-800-COLLECT calls you make, the more chances you have to win. Free airline tickets from 1-800-COLLECT. The easy way to stay in touch and save.
You don't have one. It's mine.
New Ice Blue Game Boy Pocket. It's a limited edition, so everybody can't get one.
A woman searching for her husband.
You're supposed to be my wife.
Finds him searching for himself.
What is happening here? Who are they?
The city. Everyone in it is their experiment. They mix and match our memories as they see fit.
Now, they must uncover a terrifying mystery
I don't believe it ever happened.
of who they once were.
Someone just wants us to think it did.
From the director of The Crow, Dark City. Rated R. Starts Friday, February 27th.
Wake, sleep, between dreams, to be, baby girl screams, pass me the ball, I'm open, no such luck. Big man says, go home and play with your dog. While he was talking, baby girl stole his ball. Step back, man. The woman is here now. She got a whole new thing you can't even touch. No such luck. No such luck. Cause baby girl just shot one up.
Problem, Perkins?
My sinuses.
Congestion?
Yeah.
Pressure?
Ooh.
Pain?
Oh, I'll take some medicine.
Feeling better?
Not quite. Now I've got that groggy, disconnected feeling.
Medicine Head. You should have taken Sudafed.
Sudafed Sinus clears sinus congestion, relieves sinus pain, stops sinus headache, and non-drowsy Sudafed leaves you with a clear head. Not Medicine Head.
Diving back in, Perkins?
Head first, sir.
Sudafed, the difference between a clear head and Medicine Head.
Nestle Crunch. It's just more fun to munch.
What does it take to keep my hair this beautiful?
Lots of people.
Come on, in the real world, it takes New Daily Defense. They're new shampoos and conditioners that really protect your hair. Daily Defense shields your hair from sun, blow dryers, even pollution. With New Daily Defense, anyone can get the protection their hair needs to keep it shiny and beautiful without a big production. New Daily Defense from Clairol. Hair care for the real world. Defend yourself.
Hey, Rusty, 2-egg special, table 4. Right this way?
Check, please.
What can I get for you? Hi, fellas, how you doing?
Fine. I love what you've done with your hair.
Oh, thanks.
Soup up.
Here you go.
Thank you.
There's a hair in my salad.
No shirt? No shoes? No problem. Foot Action's got you covered when you enter MTV's Foot Action Freebie Sweepstakes. Win all kinds of stuff, one of everything in the store. Get ready to clear out your closet and make room for brand new gear. Hats, socks, sweats, coats, jerseys, and most importantly, kicks for the feet. To enter, visit a Foot Action store, fill out an entry form, or send a postcard between February 8th and March 8th with your name, age, sex, address, and phone number to MTV's Foot Action Freebie Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 899, Radio City Station, New York, 10101. Or spend 75 cents and call 900-773-1414. Touchstone phones only.
Check out the clothes!
I told that boy to wear an apron around the fryer.
This contest is brought to you by Foot Action.
So, I don't know if you've seen any of the movies, Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy. We're in movies. You ever been with 2 Men at Once? Famous men?
I gotta go.
You don't even have a watch. Hi, welcome back to Jay and Silent Bob's Video Stash here at the Secret Stash, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in Red Bank, New Jersey. We're showing some videos, we're showing some shorts that we've done, showing a mishmash of everything, a hodgepodge. As always, with me, Jason Mewes, and my friend Brian Johnson, Steve Dave from the movies and from one of the shorts. So this short, I think, is probably my favorite. It's black and white. It kind of looks like Clerks. If you follow the movies real closely, like some of the fans do, I think this is kind of a neat thing because you get to see someone else in this guy's family. Because up till now, it's just been you and me and Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, nobody knows where we live or. You were his family for this one. Yeah, I mean, for all they knew. So check this one out. It's another personal favorite of mine because it's got a Run DMC track in it, just a hot Run DMC track. Run DMC, they didn't go anywhere. They're still around and they're coming back. They're huge. But check them out in this short. They pop up at a certain juncture and watch this cat's reactions, his facial reactions as he's trying to get the little girl to dance. I mean, they border on the inflammatory or suspect even. You know.
Trained for that for weeks.
Seductive is what I'm thinking, you know, which is weird, because sultry, because little girl, but whatever. You know, maybe that's just how he was raised. So check this out.
Jay, watch Caitlin for 5 minutes while I go pick up the free cheese.
Oh, nothing about birthing no babies.
She's your niece, you jerk.
She ain't ability to handle more than 2 beers, Peg.
Fine, then don't try asking me for any grilled cheese sandwiches for you and your fat friend ever again.
5 minutes.
Thanks.
Stop dressing your mop-headed kid in my clothes. Say the Salvation Army. Dude, what's up with her? Dude, don't you know any nursery rhymes?
Now Peter,
Piper,
pick
peppers,
but run rock,
rhyme,
Humpty,
Dumpty,
fell
down,
that's his art,
time,
Jackie,
nimble,
what?
nimble,
And he was
quick,
but jam,
Matt Mud, Dr. Jackson, or JD.
Now little Bo Peep, Cole lost her sheep, and Rip Van Winkle fell hell asleep, and out of children summer in Wonderland, Jack serving Jill bucket in his hand, and damn Master J's making out that sound, the turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down.
Who wants a free cheese sandwich?
It's kind of documented that you're a rap fan, as am I, but you're more new school than me, and current rap, and you're a big Puffy fan.
I like the old school too, though.
Right.
But I like the new stuff. Yeah, I'm a Puffy fan.
Bustle the Canoe. For the people at MTV or the audience who aren't too familiar with Puffy, yeah, Bustle Puffy.
Tell me who's hot, who's not. Like that, maybe?
Right, something else.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's the length of how much you love Puffy. It comes to like one part.
I know more, but I'm not gonna sing it, dude. He does it.
Who do you think had a bigger impact on you, Puffy or Buffy from the Fat Boys?
Buffy?
Yeah, the human beatbox. You remember the Fat Boys?
Yeah, the beatbox.
Yeah. Because that's I mean, you know, what Puffy does is cool, but Buffy's is a skill. Buffy's was a skill.
Yeah.
Making music with your mouth, kind of thing.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's gone. We lost him. But, sorry to bring the show down, but, why don't we check this out, little Puffy. Lead into it with a little Puffy. Bust a little Puffy as we lead into this. Go ahead, man.
What kind?
Just bust a rhyme. Damn it, just bust a rhyme, man. Rhyme in your soul, the Puffy.
You rhyme, dude. I want to hear something.
I'm not, you're the guy. I'm, you know.
You're the guy. I just did.
This one was kind of based on a lot of the shorts that I used to watch on MTV. I used to watch a lot of MTV when I was a kid. Not like I don't watch a lot of MTV now. I mean, you watch a lot of MTV.
All the time.
Well, the idea behind it was kind of to go back to the stuff they used to show, the old interstitials, with just, there's no other way to describe them, but you know, weird ass puppets and screwed up cartoons.
I was just thinking. Remember MTV in the old days? They count between videos, they should show these weird-ass things that had, like, puppets and crap in them. Like that two-headed girl puppet that, like, got out of bed or something. Then there was that guy that was like, give me some Puppet Brown! Or something like that, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the Puppet Brown thing. Do you remember those? The weird-ass puppets and all the screwed-up cartoons MTV used to play between videos? Before that wooden-headed Kurt Loder started showing up every, like, 3 minutes about how Puff Daddy made 9 more albums. Oh, don't get me wrong, man. That's a good thing. I'm down with the family. Tell me who's hot, who's not, right? Shut up. All I'm saying is I wish they'd show some more weird-ass puppets and screwed-up cartoons on MTV. It's not the same, man.
Welcome back. We're gonna do some music. We gotta switch it up, vary it up. Too much Jay and Silent Bob isn't good for anybody. I think a lot of people are sitting out there going, why these guys? Why do they have a show? And they're not even in character. You know, maybe if they were in character, we can understand. There's a couple of dorks from Jersey sitting around talking about stuff, acting like they're important, and they're barely famous, and you know, their friend is not famous at all and stuff like that. You know, but you're here for a reason. We need you to talk about early MTV, just like with Walt we talked about metal, and with you we got to talk about.
I was there.
Yeah, he was a witness, you know, one of those guys in years to come that'll talk about the advent of MTV, the birth, the growth. Do you remember stuff from that period?
I would watch Journey
and
Iron Maiden,
and Oh Sherry.
When I went over to Walter's house,
you watched metal.
I would watch metal.
Quiet Riot with Walt.
That was more mid '80s though. That wasn't the early.
Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
Or you weren't a pop guy, huh?
No, I wasn't really into
Didn't
pop.
listen to much Bubblegum. Didn't listen to light stuff.
No, not really. I was more of an Ozzy, Led Zeppelin kind of guy.
I wasn't. So we're gonna show a Kinks video, which is pretty hot because this is the one where he goes, "Out of my window, I could see them in the moonlight." Action. You wants to move into it? Are we in it?
You're in it.
Are we out?
No, you gotta go way out.
Really? Like this?
Well, further. There you go.
See what it's like on the inside when you meet the artists who make Ultrasound, MTV's new weekly music series. It all begins with Hip Hop Back in the Day, a tribute to old school, and it's linked to the new. Keep watching for the latest on rock and roll feuds, Madonna, and the life and legacy of Notorious B.I.G. Premieres Sunday at 10. Ultrasound, a hearing aid for the musically inclined.
The Kind collection of Jay and Silent Bob's video stash is coming at you thanks to Sony Minidisc. Recordable, portable, digital, you know you'll want it. Make it with MD. and by Game Boy Pocket from Nintendo.
Here's a little something we think you're gonna like. Sony Mini Disc, the amazing portable that lets you play mixes of your favorite music, ones that you record yourself. You know you'll want it.
Yes!
Recordable, portable, digital Sony Mini Disc. Make it down to Circuit City and make it with MD.
You don't have one. It's mine.
New Ice Blue Game Boy Pocket. It's a limited edition, so everybody can't get one.
Is this your homework, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
Ask him about the car.
Is this yours, Larry? Have you ever heard of Vietnam? You're entering a world of pain, son. We know that this is your homework.
The Big Lebowski, rated R, starts March 6th everywhere. Come on, Macho Man. Wrestling is not as extreme as The Rock.
Not extreme?
Dr. Cage!
I'll show you extreme!
Slim Jim, beefy, spicy. Need a little extreme excitement?
Snap it to a Slim Jim!
This is where I work. These are my co-workers. Those are my customers. And that's me. Employee number 8. I make baskets.
White Crunch, ahoy!
Nestle Crunch also comes in creamy white chocolate. It's just more fun to munch.
Sphere is high-voltage suspense with high-powered performances by Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, and Samuel L. Jackson from author Michael Crichton. Sphere, a Barry Levinson film, rated PG-13, now playing at a theater near you.
We all know that everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, and as all nationalities in the area make Scranton on St. Patrick's Day a prized tradition, we at China World Buffet wish to start a new tradition of our own. Once the parade is over, don't forget to visit us on the O'Neill Highway in Dunmore for the most complete Chinese buffet to be had anywhere. We feature more than 50 items on our buffet and give you a grand finish with our special ice cream bar. And remember, kids eat for half price. Make sure all your Irish eyes are smiling with a visit to China World Buffet, off exit 55 off I-81.
Where in the world can you find the music you love at the right price? Joe Nardone's Gallery of Sound.
The Locks, Money, Power, and Respect. The debut album from Bad Boy Entertainment's first rap group. In stores now. From the ground up, baby.
At all locations of Joe Nardone's Gallery of Sound, where you always get more music for your money.
If this pans out, though, maybe we'll get our own show, you know? TV is a powerful medium, and then MTV is probably the most powerful medium on the planet.
MTV's huge, right?
So this is, if we're going to get any chicks off of what we do, it's going to be from this. Because you know that, I hear that Matt Pinfield dude gets major, just major babes, man. Major.
We have to shave the head.
That's it. That's what we're missing. Bald. Bald
Yeah,
equals
bald.
chicks. Hey, welcome back to the Jay and Silent Bob's Video Stash. A little compilation of shorts and videos, little personal faves, treasures of ours, featuring a few shorts that we put together starring characters that we've played in a couple obscure movies that you may or may not have heard of. This one we kind of, about the quickest one there is, probably the shortest one. And I guess it's kind of memorable because it's, for a few reasons. One, it invokes the old MTV catchphrase.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV! MTV, music television.
I don't know if you would even remember. You probably.
I remember that.
Do you?
Oh, sure.
The other's got a friend of ours in it, Maddie.
Mosier.
Mosier, very good friend of ours. He's my producer. He's been in Clerks. He was the guy, Willem with the beard, and we called him Snowball in the movie. If you saw it, you know what that means. He was the angry hockey player on the roof, and And Clerks, the guy that was like, open the store.
Now lose the skates, Dorothy Hamill, and open the f***ing store.
Dante, where are you?
He's busy.
In a second.
In a second. This. Oh, look at you. You can't even pass.
In Mallrats, he was Roddy, Mr. Spenning's assistant. In Chasing Amy, he was the guy in the beginning with the real thin mustache and leather coat, calling Banky, the Banky character, Tracer. He's been in everything. The thing that most people, and I think if they've never seen the books before and don't know who we are, the thing that's going to puzzle most people is you say, I want my MTV Naganooch. Naganooch, what? You know, for the benefit of the people who are tuned in for the first time going, why, you know, who are these guys? They're more obscure than the cab driver dude. Why give them shorts? What is this about? What is that Naganooch and Snoochie Boochies and snooch to the nooch and nah?
You can't explain it though. It means a bunch of things. It's my English. It's not Italian.
No, it's your own little language, a special little language.
Yeah.
Watch this one.
All right, where do you want it?
On what?
My undying affection. Come on, the cable. Where do you want the cable?
I don't know if you caught it on your way up the escalator, Fran. This is not a residence, okay? This is a department store.
And this is me giving a crap. Somebody ordered an installation here. All I really need from you, Brown Eye, is where this thing's going.
Hey, yo! I want my MTV, Naganoo! It is.
It's in top of the store. Hot for a smart jerk.
At 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, I'd give her a jump.
Our opening act news show featuring Chad.
So the cat's on the second floor and he's in the window and he's going, meow, meow. Now they meow and it sounds like a baby and they're like, meow, meow.
Welcome back to the to our little special. We're going to take a little break here and not be doing all these shorts all the time. And instead, we're going to show this video we made a long, long time ago back in support of Clerks' Soul Asylum video. It was the first thing outside of the movie that I ever shot. And it was actually, oddly enough, cost about half what it cost to make Clerks at the time. This was actually a colorized version of Clerks, more or less. You get to see what the store looked like in color, and you get to see us in color and whatnot. And Soul Asylum playing street hockey up on the roof. Brian Walter in it. Just good times all around. Brings back nothing but good memories. Jason sings for this fun-filled hour we've had here at Jay and Silent Bob's Video Stash.
At Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in Red Bank, New Jersey.
No,
601 Street.
Don't mention that. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with our silliness and meeting our friends and watching our shorts and watching some old video memories, and you know, just remember, you out there, you too can do this one day, because if we could do it, you could do it. Meantime, you know, stick around and watch MTV, watch more of MTV, if for no other reason than to see these shorts when they pop up. Be popped into rotation, as they say. All very sexual, isn't it? Popped into rotation.
Pull out.
Pull out.
Yeah.
Interstitial. That kind of thing. Short. I don't know what that means by short. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by, and you know.
Any balls down there? About the biggest pet you ever seen there, bumhole.
Wait, do it again. And when we go back, when I poke.